right, let me see if this works. Okay, there's just two people I wanted to address in this live that I'm going to do real quick. The first one is Styles. Bro, I don't know what the fuck your problem is, but if you agree with someone, just agree and shut the fuck up. That's all you gotta do, Styles. Is just shut the fuck up. You don't know when to shut the fuck up, Styles. If you agree with someone, agree with them, say I agree, and shut the fuck up. You are incapable of shutting the fuck up, Styles. You keep talking and talking and talking and talking and not saying shit. You never say shit, Styles. All you do is talk, 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 talk. That's all you do, Styles. You keep saying, I agree with you, I agree with you, I agree with you, I agree with you. If you agree with me, then shut the fuck up. But you never shut the fuck up, Styles. I don't get it, bro. You just don't fucking shut the fuck up. You keep saying, well, why does he keep saying this? Well, why does he say that? Well, why is he saying this about this? Why is he making fun of Lamar? Bro, I know you, Styles. I know you're a piece of shit. You don't agree with nobody, bro. All you do is start shit. That's why you came to the comment section of mine to fucking try to protect Lamar. That's what the fuck you were doing. I'm not fucking stupid. You want to be the only special motherfucker who talks about Lamar. And when anyone else talks about Lamar, you get offended and want to try to attack them. That's what you always fucking do. And you tried that shit with me, and I saw right through your bullshit, bro. You're an insincere little fucking prick. That's what you are, Styles. You're an insecure little prick. And you're totally insincere with everything you say, bro. You keep coming across like, I'm a smooth motherfucker. I was just coming on him with some smooth shit. I was on some smooth shit. You are on no smooth shit, bro. You're an instigating, antagonizing motherfucker. And you keep coming at me trying to give Lamar cover, dude. I don't give a fuck about Lamar. That whole thing was because he fucking lied, bro. And it's funny that you're not going at him for fucking lying, but you keep coming at fucking me for pointing out that, hey, he's a fucking liar. You know, it's fucking ridiculous, bro. Shut the fuck up. You keep saying, I agree, I agree. No, you fucking don't. And the fact is, Styles, you do take Lamar serious. Everything Lamar says, you take it for fucking gospel. If you thought Lamar was a fucking liar, you would have laughed at that fucking shit. You would have said, well, he showed a GED. He showed a GED. You would have thought to yourself, this guy's a compulsive liar. Maybe that shit's just bullshit. I'm not even going to comment on it until I know all the fucking facts. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Styles. You're a fucking dumbass on every fucking level. You just are. And you keep coming at me like you're some fucking wizard, like you're dropping some fucking gems, like people actually fucking listen to you, Styles. They don't. We all fucking laugh at you because you're a piece of fucking shit. And you're a hypocrite and a dumbass. Everything you say is hypocritical, Styles. You make a video saying, well, why would he talk shit about Lamar? It's a shit-talking sector. All kinds of shit's talk, Styles. I'm allowed to fucking talk shit, just like you. But you want to be the only one that talks shit about Lamar and the only one. No one else but you. It's fucking annoying, bro. I did nothing to you. Well, I take that back. I did a lot to you, Styles. So in many ways, I deserve kind of you coming at me because I've done a lot to you in the past. I trolled you like crazy and everything else. You know, I'm the one who was trolling you that one day, like a couple of days ago, for the first time in a long time, just for fun, for fucking kicks. Hey, Joy. And Styles, I just want to let you know, you truly are a fucking dumbass, bro. You truly are. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, then shut the fuck up, bro. That's all you got to do, Styles. And I keep fucking asking you that. Just shut the fuck up, bro. Stop giving your opinion on me. And if you do, I'm going to fucking clap back. And you should expect me to do that. You keep running your fucking mouth. The same exact thing that Tommy did, you're doing. The same exact shit that Tommy did by fucking coming in your fucking chat room, instigating. Tommy was talking shit, and you checked him, which was fucking great to see, Styles. Good job. Good job, Styles. You checked Tommy. I'm very fucking proud of you for fucking checking Tommy. You stood up on your two hind legs, and you hissed. And you scared Tommy away, and that was fucking fantastic. But beyond that, dude, you're a fucking jerk, bro. You're a fucking jerk, and you need to shut the fuck up. Dude, yeah, he needs to start fucking knitting or something because he does have too much fucking time on his hands with the whole fucking bullshit. And he gets mad when anybody fucking goes after fucking Lamar. Bro, Styles, we're allowed to talk shit about Lamar. We're allowed to, not just you. You're not the one who's reserved for that. You're not Lamar's psychiatrist where you are the only one who understands him so fucking deeply. Now you are the one who takes him the most serious out of everybody. You're the dumbass who thought that, oh shit, Lamar's coming to Chicago. Let me get an X and get rid of this motherfucker. Only you, Styles, would take Lamar that fucking serious to where you get a fucking axe and hold up to your fucking head, ready to fucking kill somebody. Only you take Lamar that fucking serious. Only you, Styles, take Lamar so fucking serious that when Lamar says, I freestyle, you never once ask him, well, gee, Lamar, can I have a video of you battling anybody? In the 10 years that Lamar's been online, he's admitted to only battling one person. That's fucking Tone Space. And that doesn't fucking count. He's only admitted to battling one person. But of course, Styles, you freestyle, and even Tone Space freestyles. But Lamar's never proved that he freestyled anyone other than Tone Space, which his word means shit. But of course, Styles, you take him serious. And then what do? You start freestyling him back because you take him serious. You think that any criticism of Lamar is just reserved for you. You contrarian motherfucker. All you do is just want to argue and disagree with people. You do that shit. Every time someone says something, you have a reason to be a contrarian and say something the exact same thing, but you just want to disagree with people because you're a motherfucker. That's why. You're a motherfucker, Styles. And it's just fucking tiring, bro. You keep talking shit about me because I pointed out something that Lamar lied about. That's all. We all know for the many years we've been online, all he's talked about, look, I didn't pull St. Joe's out of my fucking ass. He's mentioned St. Joe, so I just said, oh, you're talking about white folks again. You must be fucking lying. And that's all that was. You know, there's nothing else to it, bro. So quit trying to fucking read into it. You're not that fucking deep, Styles. You're just not, bro. I know you have a little echo chamber, your little chat room where you get self-validation for your bullshit. But outside that bullshit chat room with those motherfucking idiots, and they are dum-dums. I mean, I'm sorry, but if I'm using a word that Lamar used, it's just a happy coincidence because they are dum-dums. Anybody who follows you, Styles, they're fucking dumb. Straight up. They don't think for themselves and they're fucking dumb because they listen to you. You're a fucking train wreck. Your entire life's a fucking train wreck. And that's why we like to watch it and laugh at it. And some troll you in the process because you're a fucking train wreck and you're a fucking idiot. You don't say shit that makes sense. You'll say one thing and within the same sentence, you'll just undermine yourself and just do a total reversal. The only thing I can agree with you on is the fucking fact that you checked Tommy. You checked Tommy Sotomayor, a motherfucker who likes to instigate and put his fucking nasty fucking nose and shit that where it doesn't belong. Tommy didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, but Tommy loves you so fucking much, which he does, which I thought was hilarious because Tommy coming to you really hurt Lamar's feelings. And that was even more special. The fact that Tommy came on your show to give you props at my expense, and fuck you, Tommy, you're getting yours. And the fact that Lamar had to watch that was fucking beautiful. Lamar had to watch Tommy on your show, Styles, giving you attention and not him. And he wants Tommy's attention. but he can never get Tommy's attention. And speaking of attention, Tommy, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. There's nothing you, Tommy, could ever fucking say. You notice how I fucking ignored you in the fucking chat, Tommy, when you kept talking shit and you kept saying shit about me? Well, what kind of man does this? What kind of man does that? You know, fuck you, bro. You're a little propagandist. That's all you are. You come online spouting bullshit about black people, thinking that you're making sense. Well, make that make sense. Make that make sense. Your little catchphrases and bullshit, it doesn't hit anywhere. It hits nowhere. You know, and you're just mad, Tommy, that Styles kicked you out his fucking show, deservingly so. He kicked you out, and you got rejected. Your headgear, quote unquote, headgear was rejected by Styles, Tommy, and you got mad, and you pulled your little skirt up, and you went to your own show saying, man, this cat man's mad. This cat man's mad. No. The cat man isn't mad. You're mad, Tommy. You're upset, Tommy, because you got rejected. Because people really don't fucking like you if they don't get anything from you. If people can't get money from you, Tommy, they're not fucking with you, bro. They're just not. And the people who want your attention, dude, they're fucking pathetic. And you don't want to be around pathetic people, but they're pathetic, and you know they're pathetic. So only people who tolerate you, Tommy, are people who want to use you for your fucking money, which that's all you're good for. You know that. People don't like you for you. That's why you're so fucking miserable. That's why you're so fucking depressed. That's why you have to go in a fucking chat room and fucking try to get Styles' fucking approval. And Styles, to his credit, I mean, I can talk shit about Styles all day, but damn, when Styles hits it on the head, he hits it on the head. He kicked your stupid dumbass out. What's up, Triple? He kicked your stupid dumbass out the fucking chat room. And that's why you ran to your fucking show and crying about fucking Styles. Because he continually rejects your quote-unquote headgear. And he'll continue to reject your quote-unquote headgear. You're pathetic, Tommy. You're pathetic in every single way. And you know you are. You make no sense. Your little bullshit. Well, what about blacks doing this? And what about blacks doing that? It gets old, bro. It gets old. That shit was something back during when Obama was president, but now you're not saying anything, bro. You're not saying anything that you haven't already said. You're a fucking loser, Tommy. You really are. And the fact that you keep trying to come at me just because I made one video to you, bro, just one video, did that shit hurt that bad where wherever I go, I'm in Styles chat going back and forth with Styles, and here you come, Tommy, bring your stupid dumb ass in the fucking chat room, not knowing what the fuck's going on, but just trying to, I guess, get Styles' approval, and that failed miserably, which shouldn't be a shocker because you fail at everything you fucking do. You really do. Even this fucking OnlyFans is going to fucking end up in the same place where your fucking overall YouTube career is going to end up, which is total shit. It's just fucking, it's fucking crazy. You know. And on top of that, dude, and just to Lamar, dude, I am fucking done, bro. You're not even fucking, you're not fun in this equation. You're what LJ 202 said. You are an easy fucking target. And now I'm done. I'm not even, you know, until you can stop fucking lying, Lamar, I'm fucking done. But Tommy, if you got a lot to say to me, you can come anytime, bro. I'm fucking ready. You're mad over one video I did about you, which was fucking true. You are a fucking propagandist, Tommy. All you do is spout bullshit that has no real bearing. You use one example of one fucked up situation and you apply it to an entire fucking race. That's fucking stupid. That's stupid on every fucking level, especially the shit that you're applying. It's just pure propaganda. You're a dumbass, dude. And people see through that already. That's why the ones that are like the true believers, the zombies, They are what they are. No one, Tommy, takes you fucking that serious, bro. Other than your zombies. But again, I just wanted to make this fucking quick. Just to tell Styles to shut the fuck up. Styles, if you agree, like you lied and said you agree, just say, hey, I agree, and then leave it alone. But you didn't agree, and I know you didn't agree. You were just protecting Lamar, like I keep saying, because you want to be the only one who criticizes Lamar. And only your criticisms of Lamar are legitimate in your own little fucking crazy mind, Styles. So just shut the fuck up. If you agree, just say, I agree, and that's it. Leave it there. Why do you got to elaborate on it? Stop fucking elaborating on it, bro. But you can't help yourself because you're a pathetic piece of shit. You fucking loser. I keep telling you. If you agree, let it go. But you can't let it go, you asshole. You keep fucking coming and coming and coming. You notice I only made one, just one fucking video about that piece of shit Lamar. Just one. And it's fucking crazy. I made one video about Lamar and your bitch ass keeps fucking coming, Styles. You need to fucking back off. And if you don't want to back off, that's fine too, bro. I'm just letting you know that you're a hypocrite and a bullshit artist. That's why I was able to call you out on it. You didn't agree with me. You just wanted to argue with me because I went after Lamar and that hurt your sensibilities. Oh shit, I'm the only one who can go after Lamar. I'm the only one who can roast Lamar. I'm the only one who has the deep analysis of Lamar. No one else does but me because I'm Styles and I'm smart and I'm better than you niggas. You're not better than anybody, bro. You're not smarter than anybody. You're slow. You're slow as shit. And you need to quit. And you need to quit trying to pretend like you know and just shut the fuck up. You know, you keep saying, well, why is he talking about his degree? I'm not talking about shit. He talked about that shit. He talks about all these, Lamar talks about all these fucking lies he tells. The whole prison babble lie about him fucking choking out some dude. And, you know, you didn't talk about that, though, that Lamar choked out some dude named Big Mike and he had to be held down by 3 dudes. I mean, come on. Styles, you're fucking pathetic, bro. But yet again, am I criticizing you over the fact that you keep talking to Lamar about fucking furniture? I'm criticizing him about a fucking degree, which I'm really not. I was just making fun of the fact that he's a coon and keeps talking about going to an all-white folk high school. I just thought that was funny and hilarious because whenever Lamar's lying, he's always going to include a white person. That's all that really was about. I wasn't really saying, ha ha, you don't get a degree. I don't really care about that. It's just the fact that he's a coon and lies about white people so much. That's all. But like I said, you want to be the only special one who talks about Lamar, and when anyone else does, you find any way to go at them. You know. But like I said, I'm going to be, and I'm trying to think what the fuck else you said, Styles. You say so much fucking bullshit that I tune about 80% of that shit out. But, you know, like I said, if you agree, then shut the fuck up. That's all you got to do, Styles. But I know that's hard for you because you're a contrarian. And everything someone says, you got to find an argument to try to say something opposite that you think is opposite to try to sound fucking smart. You want to add in your 2 cents to try to sound fucking smart. And you just don't have it, Styles. You just don't fucking have it, bro. You don't. I heard you try to talk about fucking history before. Well, you know, the Moors, they went around the world and shut the fuck up, bro. Don't go there. Don't go there. You know, dude, you're fucking slow, Styles. And no, I don't want to fucking talk to you. To be honest, Styles, I don't want to fucking talk to you, bro. You're too fucking dumb. You're too erratic. You're a person that's extremely prickly. You have a prickly personality, Styles. And even if you did agree with me, Styles, just say that you did agree with me. Okay, fine. I still don't fucking like you, and I still want to go at it with you, bitch. I still do. I don't fucking like you, Styles. I know you're a flip-flopper. I know what you are, bro. You can't fucking help yourself, dude. So even if you agree with me, yeah, I still want fucking beef with you. Yeah, I still can't fucking stand you. Yeah, all that shit you said, it all still applies. I know what the fuck you are. You're just looking for a reason to go at people, dude. So I'm not going to fool myself to believe in, oh, Styles agrees with me, so we're good. No. The fact that you do agree with me, it makes me fucking feel like I had to be wrong on some level. I got to look back on the things I said about Lamar and take a deeper look. Even though I know I'm right, I just feel bad that you agree with me, Styles. I don't ever want to be in a position where you agree with me because I just don't. Like I say, even if I'm right and you're agreeing with me, I still don't fucking like you. You're still a piece of shit. All you had to do was just say, yeah, I agree, and just let it go. But you can't because you're an asshole. You're a constant asshole, bro. And you just don't fucking stop with nobody. Like I said, the only thing you did that was right in your whole fucking life was stand up to Tommy. You're one of the few people who can do that. You talk to Tommy the way he deserves to be talked to, which is good. Tommy deserves to be talked to like the piece of shit that he is. He's desperate, he's lonely, and he's depressed. That's all Tommy is. He's a bundle of depression. That's it. And you talk to that motherfucker the exact way he deserves to be talked to. And for that, I can say, good job. I agree. You notice I can say I agree without having to use some type of slick diss comment afterwards. You're incapable of a conversation, Styles. You're incapable of engagement, Styles. You want to be the one who's always correct. You want to be the one who's always right when there's nothing to be right about. You keep trying to tell me, just admit that you're wrong. Just admit that you're wrong. Admit that you're wrong. Admit that you're wrong. Wrong about what? Wrong about you? You are a crazy, dumb motherfucker, Styles. There's nothing that I'm about that. What the hell am I wrong about? You know? Lamar's up here showing fake fucking papers and shit and trying to pass it off as real. You heard him trying to fucking read that shit off. He could barely read the shit he was fucking saying. And in the back of that so-called paper certificate, you could barely fucking read that shit. You know, I'm a nuclear physicist. I trained in high particle telepathy, removal of carbonator. Oh yeah, removal of carbonator. We heard that motherfucker. Like I said, I don't want anything to do with fucking Lamar. I regret making that video, honestly. I only made it because he's a fucking liar. He's a constant fucking liar. He's a compulsive liar, Lamar is. And you know that, Styles. You know he's a compulsive liar. You know, Lamar can't help himself but to fucking lie. And you know that, Styles. But yet you still take that motherfucker serious. Oh, yeah. I mean, he could barely fucking read. Lamar could barely fucking read. You heard him trying to fucking count to fucking, he has 10 fingers and he could barely count to 5. He kept saying, I could take a man out with 2 fingers. I'm like, well, how do you do that, Lamar? Well, you take your thumb and you put on his palm, and you take his 4 fingers and you put it on his wrist, right? I'm like, oh boy, you just said 2 fingers, now it's fucking 5 in the thumb. Well, 4 in the thumb. You're a dumbass, Lamar. Shut the fuck up. You don't know how to do anything. You know, especially kick someone's ass like that. That's a fucking lie, bro. I mean, come on. You think the only person who believes that story is RGR? Oh yeah, that car's been on fucking bricks. He can't fix shit. I mean, the fact that he's reading off a list of certifications that he has and then goes back and says, I didn't have enough confidence in myself to fix the car. What the fuck are you talking about, Lamar? That makes no fucking sense. If you've trained to do all this shit, take out carburetors and change spark plugs or whatever the fuck you're saying. You've done all this shit with your hands and got certified for it, but then you don't have the confidence to actually do it in the real world, then that certification was bullshit. They just fucking passed you through. That's all they did. That's not worth mentioning at this point. You know? Just, dude. And this is why, like, when it comes to Lamar, I kind of get more joy out of listening and laughing at his stupidity than actually commenting on it. You know, I actually do get more joy going after you, Styles, because you truly are a dumbass who thinks that you're fucking always correct and you're not. You know. But honestly, Styles, I just don't want to come at you in terms of having to engage in a conversation with you because it's too difficult. You know. And going after Lamar, you know, whatever. You know, and you keep trying to criticize me. Well, why are you talking about a man who I can talk shit when I feel like it, Styles. And if I want to talk shit about Lamar, I will. And there's nothing you can do about it other than listen, don't listen, but more importantly, just shut the fuck up. Either way it goes. If I choose to talk shit about Lamar, I choose to talk shit about Lamar. Right? Choose to talk shit about that asshole Tommy who's not liked anywhere. That's hilarious. Then that's what I choose to fucking do. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it, Styles. So yes, we're going to talk about your fucking, you know, it's like a weird love triangle, man. Tommy loves you, Styles, and yet you don't love him. But you, Styles, you love Lamar and want Lamar's approval, but Lamar doesn't love you. It's a weird fucking triangle. Weird love triangle between you three. You know, and Tommy, you're so fucking pathetic, bro. You keep coming around saying, I don't know, Styles, who is this guy? This dude's this dude's that. The only people who buy that, Tommy, is your fucking dumbass chat room. We all know you've known Styles for fucking damn near a fucking decade now. You've gone back and forth with this dude for fucking years. So quit trying to use that whole fucking line of, I don't know this man. Who is this man? I don't even know this guy. Who is this guy? Who's this guy who's coming at me? I swear, I don't even know this guy. I don't know this man. I've never talked to him. I never been in his chat room. You fucking lie, Tommy. That's all you fucking do. We all know you have this weird relationship with Styles. You're the one who came to his fucking chat room talking shit, not the other way around. Styles doesn't go to your chat room saying, you know, anything like that. You came to his chat room, Tommy, and got rejected. You better try that shit with Lamar. See, Tommy, Lamar loves you. Lamar wants your attention, Tommy. You hurt Lamar's feelings by going on Styles' show, okay? The entire time you were on his show, Lamar kept saying, that's a clone, that's a clone, that's a clone. And the minute Lamar found out that it wasn't a clone, he shut the fuck up real quick and got real fucking quiet. He was fucking hurt. He was hurt that you went on Styles' show, Tommy. And you knew that would hurt Lamar because you know how much Lamar fucking loves you. And he does. And out of this whole equation, Lamar, you're the most pathetic one there is. You are the most pathetic one, bro. You're in love with the dude who doesn't want you. Tommy's not that into you, bro. He's into Styles, not you. Why is he into Styles? Who fucking knows? But he is. He's into Styles. He's not into you, Lamar. He doesn't like you like that. He just doesn't. He likes Styles like that, but not you. But Styles just doesn't like Tommy. Which shows that Styles has a pea size of intelligence when it comes to people. But that same application you're using for Tommy also applies to you, Styles. You know, you got Lamar up here fucking stumbling through degrees or certificates that he doesn't know what the fuck they are. Dude, that's even more embarrassing, Lamar. The fact that you don't know. Like you're reading this shit like it's like your first time reading this shit. Like, oh, damn, I can't replace with this. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I didn't know that. That's embarrassing, bro. Just, Lamar, your best bet is just to leave the shit alone, bro. Leave it alone. fuck. I said this would be short, but you know, when you're talking about these three dusty tears, these three musty tears, Tommy, Lamar, and Styles, the three, well, out of the three, you know, Tommy's the most pathetic. Then comes Lamar, and right along in the back, trailing like he always does, like in life, Styles. But at least Styles has, like I said, he has like a pea-sized amount of integrity to check Tommy, which is a lot more than what I can say about fucking Lamar. And then Tommy has enough integrity to kind of avoid Lamar, which is what he's doing. That's why he went on Styles' show and not Lamar's. And Lamar noticed that, and Lamar was hurt by that shit. And I'm actually happy that Lamar was hurt by Tommy itself, because that's the only way Lamar could be hurt. You want to roast Lamar, you get Tommy's attention. You want to hurt Lamar, you get Tommy's attention. What Styles was able to do hurt Lamar 10 times more than anything anyone can say to Lamar. You see, you hurt Lamar through Tommy. And like I said, that was fucking hilarious. That out of all of this, the only one who was really hurt was Lamar. I actually find great solace in the fact that Lamar was hurt after all this was done. And thank you, Tommy, for doing that. In a small way, I appreciate you coming on Styles' show just to hurt Lamar. Thanks. But beyond that, you are fucking useless. You know you are. Let's just see. I'm just trying to think. Like I said, and Tommy, you were saying a bunch of shit to me in the chat, bro. Half that shit I fucking ignored anyway, because like I said, you were just trying to get Styles' approval by going at me, and it backfired. It fucking backfired. That's why I fucking ignored you, bro. I knew your shit was going to backfire because you say the same shit. What kind of man does this? What kind of man does that? It's the same shit, Tommy. You're not saying anything. And you're right there with us, too. And you keep trying to act like you're above it all, Tommy. No, you're not above it all, bro. You're right there in the fucking thick of things, but yet you just want to pretend like you're above it all, and you're not, bro. So knock that shit off. That shit only applies to your dumbass audience. I don't even know these people. What are they talking about? You know, the only people that fall for that shit is your dumbass audience and Lamar, of course. You know, the slowest motherfucker in the sector. I swear. And I keep telling Lamar, just drop it, bro. Until you're willing to go on the Department of Michigan education website, and it's in the link of my last video I did. You can go live, type in your information, and we'll pull up a transcript. Once they say you have a transcript, the Department of Education says so, because that's who administers the fucking GED test, then I'll believe you. Then I'll say, oh shit, I was wrong. Lamar does have a GED. But until then, you showing a piece of paper will only fool the idiots in your chat room and, of course, Styles. That's it. It ain't going to fool me, Lamar, because I know you're a bullshit artist. And I know everything you do and everything you say is a fucking lie. So everything you say, I take as a fucking lie. When you told that prison story, I knew it was a fucking lie. When you said you can give a man a heart attack, you said, I know how to give it through the heart attack, but I ain't going to tell you. And then you go on and tell us how you can give a man a heart attack by putting your palm in his back to puncture his spine. I mean, to puncture his lungs. And somehow puncturing the lungs induces a heart attack, which you didn't even explain. You made it up, obviously. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just fucking lying. You know, who's going to believe that you were some type of shot caller in prison where you can go up to the most biggest dude in prison with a towel and hold him down, but it took 3 dudes to hold you down? Come on, bro. No one's believing that shit. You give your food to that dude and you swallow him when he was done eating your food. That's the truth. If anything of that story is to be believed, it's the fact that you gave him your food and when he was done, he told you to swallow him and you got on your knees and you did. That's the story. The story isn't you being some fucking superhero. It's fucking hilarious, bro. I mean, how do we not know that story would end with you being on top? With you being the guy who's the cool motherfucker in the prison now because you took out the big guy and the big guy loves you now. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're watching too many Hallmark, specials and shit. It's fucking stupid. But at any rate, I just wanted to address that asshole Styles and say that if you agree, Styles, agree and shut the fuck up. But you don't agree because you're a confrontational little prick. And if you want confrontation, I'll give you confrontation, bro. You're so desperate for it, you'll get it. And you keep going at it, bro. You don't fucking stop. And to address Tommy, the fact, Tommy, that you keep coming at me because I made one video to you, it has to hurt, bro. I know it fucking hurts. That video I made was true about you. You are a propagandist, bro. You are dirt. And anybody who listens to you, they're just sheep. They're emotionally hurt sheep who want an outlet of bigotry. And you provide it in abundance. But that shit dies out like fucking Archie Bunker. It's funny for a while, but then it just dies out. People grow up. And that's exactly what's happening. You haven't grown up, but other people have. That's why, you stagnated. And your stupid dumbass has to do OnlyFans. You only have to do that shit when shit gets tough. When your little shtick of, I'm the black guy, but I talk about black people, that shit fucking dies out, bro. They can only go for so long. And I honestly don't even have anything to say about Lamar. Bro, you're fucking pathetic, bro. I mean, after this, dude, I have no interest in fucking mentioning you or anything. I'll just watch from the side and laugh at your stupidity like I should have done. But honestly, this was about fucking Styles and Tommy, honestly. More so Tommy. But Styles keeps fucking coming at me, so, it is what it is. I mean, I don't take any three of you guys serious. I just don't. You guys are fucking pathetic. Styles run around with the whole, I think they call it Donner-Kruger syndrome, thinking that he's the smartest dude in the fucking room. Y'all stupid. I'm the smart one here. I'm the one who knows everything. Get some bass in your voice, man. Get some bass in your voice. Shut the fuck up, bro. I heard the way you talked to those police, Styles. I heard the way you talked to them. And the way you sounded was kind of like me. You see, the difference between me, you can make fun of my voice all you fucking want to. But with me, I sound like this, whether I'm talking to black people, white people, it doesn't fucking matter. I sound like this. I don't have to change my fucking voice for nobody. You, people like you and Lamar, particularly Lamar, especially Lamar, you got to change your fucking voice when you talk to white people. I don't. So you can say, my voice is this, my voice is that, get some bass, but you're the one who tries to sound like me when you're talking to them. You have to change, not me. You're the phony one, not me. Again, we heard you talk to police, Styles, and we heard Lamar talk to police. And we heard the way your voice changes. In fact, Lamar brags about it. Oh, y'all won't notice how I sound on the phone because I sound different. Of course you sound different on the phone, Lamar. And how do you sound? Come on, man. You're not fucking with me with that shit. Oh, you're a nerd. You're a nerd. And Styles, you pretend to be a nerd. You wish you were a fucking nerd. That's why you do the whole comic book shit. That's why you complain and bitch about the fact that you're tall and black and all that shit and how it upsets you because white people see you a certain kind of way. That's why, Lamar, you'll make fun of my voice. You'll call me, you'll have the balls, quote unquote, no pun intended. You'll have the balls to call me ball-sucking cocklicker, and think that's fucking smooth, bro. I can't even say that shit properly because it's so fucking weird to say to someone, hey, ball-sucking cocklicker. It's like, what? Damn, man. People make fun of you for being on that gay shit, and that's how you're going to continually talk to me? And you would actually say it just like that. It's all a ghetto switch. They all do that ghetto switch, and they're mad that I don't have to do it. You know, I don't have to do it. I don't have to do the ghetto switch. I am the way I am, regardless of who's around. You have to do the ghetto switch. Styles and Lamar, you guys got to do the ghetto switch. I don't. So when you make fun of my voice and saying, you need more bass, or you sound like a nerd, it doesn't offend me. Coming from YouTube, it does not offend me at all, because I know in deep down inside, you two wish you weren't who you were. Especially you, Styles, but you too, Lamar. You both wish you weren't who you were. Lamar, you actually admitted you wish you were a fucking white man. You wish you were a fucking white man, Lamar. And Styles, you just wish you just weren't who you are. You will be anybody else but you, which I can't blame you for that. You are miserable. You are pathetic. And you just, I see why you're miserable. You know, and that's why I personally don't like your fucking rap, because your rap is a constant line of misery. Every song you do, it's like, okay, let me assume it's going to be about how he hates his mom, how depressed he is, and how he doesn't like fucking people. What a surprise. Predictable little bastard. You know, you're just mad because I'm talking shit about Lamar. That's it, dude. That was my only mistake. My only mistake for you, Styles, was making fun of Lamar. That's all I did wrong in your eyes, was I made fun of Lamar. And because of that, you went after me. And you do that to everybody, bro. I'm not even going to bring names into this, but everybody who goes hard at Lamar, you end up going at them. And it's been everybody, bro. Yeah, the ghetto switch. You're right. Joy, you're right. It is the ghetto switch. And they're bad at doing it. And we heard them both do it. I heard Lamar do it, and he brags about it. So that's nothing new. But Styles does that as well, and he talks about, you need some bass in your voice. You need some bass in your voice. Why? So I can sound pathetic and phony like you? No, I'm good with the way I sound. I'm happy with the way I sound, okay? So you're not going to shame me in that. You know, coming from you or Lamar, I'm not offended, bro. Why? Because I know you wish you sounded like me. As ironic as that sounds. You wish you sounded like me. Because there's no switch in here. I don't have to switch for anybody. I don't have to put bass in my voice to talk to black people, but then talk like this when I get around white police. You see how that works? When you get around white police, you both sound like this. Hey, officer, he was over there doing crack behind the building. Hey, officer, this guy's calling my job 100 times. Wah, wah. But then when you get around the black sector, is you don't got enough bass in your voice, motherfucker. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. It's all that shit. You're phony. You're a fake, phony motherfucker, dude. Both of you are fake, phony motherfuckers. Fucking assholes. You know, the difference is, which is a slight difference, is the fact that Styles at least can stand up for himself against Big Daddy Tommy. He can at least stand up on his hind little legs and fucking hiss. He's capable of doing that. So to that, I can't say shit about Styles when it comes to that. So yeah, because of that and that alone, Styles does have more integrity than Lamar. He's able to defend himself better than Lamar. You know, and in a way, Styles is able to roast better than Lamar. And I don't feel good saying that, because I don't really like giving Styles any compliment, because he's such a piece of shit. But it is what it is. Lamar, you're not a fucking roaster, bro. You lost that shit years ago, man. You lost that shit years ago, Lamar. The minute you started fucking posting people's families and making fun of babies and making fun of elderly people, you lost that shit, bro. So let it fucking go, man. Continue to fucking complain and bitch and whine and moan about fucking how people are stalking me. You stalking me. You stalking me. That's Tommy's bitch word, stalking. He says that stupid shit. You stalking me. You stalk me. Even though I make videos and I make my career making videos about other people and talk shit about other people, you can't talk shit about me, or you're stalking me. You're stalking me. You're stalking me. So you can make videos about everybody else, Tommy. You can make videos about the whole black world. But when the black world makes a video about you, it's stalking. It's stalking. You want to be me. You're jealous of me. All that bullshit. No. No one outside of your shitty chat room and Lamar wants to be you, Tommy. No one wants to be you. You are miserable, Tommy. You're pathetic. You're lonely. And you're hanging on by your fingertips, bro. No matter what you do, it won't work. And I take joy in that, bro. I don't even watch you like that. But the times that I come back and just see you're even more in a pathetic state. You're even more miserable. I can see how depressed you are, bro. And I fucking take joy in it. The fact that you are depressed and that you are lonely. The OnlyFans isn't fooling me. It's fooling everybody else, but it's not fooling me. I know you're desperate and lonely. You know you can't be loved by nobody. Why would they? Why would anyone love a miserable little fuck like you who's never fucking happy? And I take great joy in knowing that you're fucking desperate, Tommy. And it's only going to get worse, bro. It's only going to get worse. That's why you keep trying to reach out to Styles, because Styles is honestly the only person that kind of makes you happy, which is weird, but it is what it is. But thankfully, Styles keeps fucking kicking you away like a bum, you know? And I just take even more joy in the fact that you're not going to go to Lamar. And Lamar's actually pretty hurt by that. So that's fucking great. But other than that, I don't really have much else to say, you know. And I'll drop the link for anybody at Styles. You're probably the only exception to that because you're fucking nuts, bro. You can't have a conversation with nobody, man. I mean, we've heard that. Oh, and last thing about the dum-dums, if I didn't address it, dude, I wasn't necessarily quoting Lamar, bro. It's just that that's what your chat room is. It was a quick word to type, but that's what it is. And I keep asking you, Styles, take my fucking wrench away, bro. I don't want a fucking wrench in your chat room, Styles. That's a fucking disgrace. You know, I do feel like a dum-dum if I have a wrench in your chat room. My IQ drops a lot when you give me a wrench. Take that shit away from me, bro. I mean, you want to troll me, I guess let me have the wrench. But if you want to keep pissing me off like you're doing, I guess keep letting me have the wrench. But please take that shit away, bro. I didn't ask for it. I don't want it. I just used that blocking comment because that's just what you fucking do. You know, you're a pussy, bro. But take that fucking wrench away from me, man. I don't want that shit. Not from you. No, thank you. You're an asshole, bro. You are an asshole, and I'd rather just get that out the way instead of trying to be on some smooth shit. Fuck the smooth shit. You're an asshole. So I'd rather just be an asshole with you and just get it out the way. I don't want that fucking wrench. I asked them nicely. I said, Styles, please take the wrench from me, bro. Just block me. I'd rather you block me and we can have a little, and things can be normal. I don't want fucking peace like that with you. You can't have peace with you, Styles, especially if you're going after Lamar. If I'm talking shit about Lamar, I know I can't have fucking peace with you, bro. And you know what? I'm going to talk shit about Lamar when I feel like it. And I honestly don't really feel like it all that much, but when the opportunity strikes, I will. So, you know, and this is just a fucking, and Styles, the more I think about it, the more pissy I get about it. So if you don't take that fucking wrench, bro, I guess I'm just going to troll you until you do. And it's not like I'm incapable of trolling you like that, because I've done it for a long time, years ago. I stopped until recently. But I'm asking you fucking nicely, bro. Please take that fucking wrench. That is highly offensive to give me a fucking wrench in your chat room. That's like Lamar giving me a fucking wrench. I'd fucking go to his fucking place and I kill him for that shit. But you're going to fucking give me a wrench, bro? No, thank you. No, thank you. And you're going to regret giving me that fucking wrench, bro. I'm telling that right now, man. You're going to regret that shit. You know, you're going to regret that shit because one of these times you're going to say something stupid and you're going to ask for validation from your fucking crowd, and I'm going to be there at the right fucking time, and it's just going to get fucking ugly. You think I want peace with you, dude? I don't care if it is a misunderstanding, bro. Good. It's a misunderstanding. Good. Exactly. That's how it should be between you and me. Because That's the only way we could get along is through conflict. Because that's just what you like. That's what you are. You're not a smooth fucking dude. You're not a cool, calm, collective dude. That's why when you were talking about fucking Michelle and talking about Michelle and saying, hey, Lamar, I talked to Michelle. I actually applauded that because it was a brilliant fucking lie. It was a brilliant lie that you told Lamar. But I knew deep down inside, you never talked to Michelle. You're incapable of having a conversation with anybody, especially when it comes to Lamar. We heard how you talked to fucking, we heard how you talked to Ashley Styles when it came to Lamar, and you didn't let her get a word in at all. You were so excited to talk about Lamar that you didn't let Ashley get one word in. So the fact that you're going to lie and say, I talked to Michelle and I just sat back and let her talk. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's how I knew you were fucking lying. But the genius of your lie was the fact that Lamar couldn't disprove it because Lamar doesn't talk to his kids like that. He doesn't talk to Michelle like that. So he couldn't disprove your lie anyway. So it looked bad on him because, well, they're his kids. So the fact that he's not talking to him like that, but you can lie like that and get away with it, it was funny. You know, and trying to think what else. Okay, you said a lot of shit, Styles, that just pissed me off. And again, Lamar, you can say what you want to say, Lamar. I honestly don't take you that serious. I just don't. I mean, I'm not Styles, bro. Lamar, I just don't take you serious, man. You know. So for me, everything that you say, Lamar, is just a joke. I view it in a context of someone who's just a liar. You know. So when you say shit like, hey, y'all, that's the freestyle I just made, I know it's a lie. Whenever you say, oh, my dead brother, which I might add is very fucking disrespectful. I mean, you don't know how fucking, and this is just a personal thing. The fact that your brother can't rest in peace because you keep fucking bringing up his name, invoking his name on lies. Oh, my dead brother, I fucked this white chick. Oh, my dead brother, I did this. You're fucked up, man. You're fucked up. Stop swearing on your dead brother, bro. That's fucking, that's just rude, man. If you want to swear on anybody, swear on the man who took his fucking life. You don't swear on your dead brother over bullshit and lies, mind you. Whenever you're going to tell a lie, I know it's a lie because you're going to say, oh, my dead brother, and then you're going to tell a fucking lie. That's one of your biggest whoppers. Your two whoppers, when you're going to tell a fucking lie, it's either on your dead brother or white folks. That's why I made the video about your degree, because I know when you're talking about white folks, you're 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, you're fucking lying. And when you're saying, oh, my dead brother, it's 50-50. So that's why that video was made. You're a fucking coon, Lamar. You're a fucking coon. That's why I made it. Honestly, just that you're a coon. That's why I made it. You know, only a coon would brag about going to an all-white high school. Only a coon would do that. This is in 1960, bro. There's no tangible benefit of going to an all-white high school. And obviously, there wasn't one for you. So why are you even bragging about going to an all-white folk high school when you never stepped in an all-white folk anything? The only place you've been in where it's been all-white folks is a fucking courtroom. That's it. That's the only all-white place you've been is a fucking courtroom. That's it, bro. So knock that shit off. But again, I'm just addressing the two assholes. Tommy Sotomayor, who likes to talk shit, it gets mad when his shit talking is rejected, and he runs back to his show to fucking talk shit on Styles. But dude, Tommy, you ran to Styles. Styles didn't run to you, bro. You went to Styles. He rejected you, not the other way around. So that whole I don't know this man, and what is he talking about? And he's being emotional. No, Tommy, you're actually the emotional one in this case, not Styles. Styles talked to you exactly the way you deserve to be talked to. Styles did a good thing. You're the dumbass, Tommy. And that's why you got rejected. Okay? So again, I applaud Styles for that. Thank you, Styles, for, doing that. And I don't know. But that's all I really got to say about those three assholes, because honestly, they came after me. I mean, with the exception of Lamar, you know, you came after me, Styles. I didn't come after you, bro. And the same with you, Tommy. Well, I didn't come after you, Tommy. I didn't come after you at all. Not that I don't need to. I mean, I can, but you're so fucking pathetic. You're so predictable. You're so desperate and lonely that nature itself would take care of you, Tommy. It's just a matter of fucking time, dude. I know what you are. I know how desperate and lonely and depressed you are. So nature is taking care of you. And I take joy in that alone. You know. And Styles, dude, just shut the fuck up, bro. Please, just shut the fuck up. If you agree, but you don't. But if you agree, then just say I agree and keep pushing, bro. Like you say, keep it pushing. Don't say I agree, but at that point, you just totally canceled out the whole I agree thing. One punch with the butt afterwards. So if you want to do the butt, okay, fine, we can do the butt. You know, but you're a disingenuous little fucking prick. That's what you are. And you flip on anybody and everybody who goes after Lamar. So I just decided, you know what? Instead of going through the dance of letting this fucker pretend like he agrees or disagrees or whatever the fuck his case, I'll just go after him because why not? It's Styles. With that said, thank you for coming to this live. People in the chat, Joy, shout out to Joy, and shout out to Triple. I thank you both for being in the chat. Not sure if I'll do another live again, but you know, I just wanted to get that off my fucking chest because just thinking about these two assholes just these three assholes pisses me off, you know. And I honestly wanted to go in on Tommy more so than anybody else because he keeps taking shots at me. And he's going to say, I don't even know this man. I don't even know this man. I don't know what he's talking about. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? He'll say that shit to his chat room, but then we all know Tommy's deep in this fucking sector. He's deep in this fucking sector, and it's around the holiday season. So Tommy makes his rounds around the holiday season. We know that. You know. And another thing, Tommy, you have a lot to say to me, dude. You have a lot to say about me. If you do, just click the fucking link. And no, I'm not going to call in on your bullshit show, wait on your bullshit line just to be hung up on. No, thank you, bro. I'm not interested in that. If you ever want to fucking talk your shit, you know, your anti-black bullshit, then click the fucking link, bro. I know you know my channel. I know you know my video. Just let me know. And we can do it. And that's just the way it's going to fucking work. But, you know, beyond that, I thank you all for coming out, watch my live, my little rant on three fuck-ups, the three musketeers, the three dusty tears. I thank you for coming out and listening to it. My ramblings on the three dusty tears, you know, but that's all I got to say. Does anybody want me to drop the link before I fucking go? Or I don't even know how I drop the link. All right, I think I did it right. I just wanted to release that tension because Styles keeps making videos about me and it's annoying. All right.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm actually doing pretty good. I just had to release my stress on those three fuckers.
Yeah, I was listening. You was killing me about that fucking wrench, though. That's your wrench. Just you're gonna have it until he decides to snatch it away from you. You just keep it. It's temporary.
I know it's temporary, but the fact that he knows I can't fucking stand it, I think he's gonna try to make me keep it for longer.
Oh, you are so silly. So what you got going on for the rest of the day? You got your steam off. You can have a productive day. Got all the stress off.
I don't even know. I mean, I don't work till tonight, and I thought that I'd sleep a lot longer. But I kind of, I kind of had like a nightmare about that wrench. So I'm like, oh fuck, I can't sleep.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I was tuning in, so I'll talk to you later whenever you go live again, or whenever I go live.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you dropping through. It's great. It
All
sucks that
right.
you said you're. It sucks that you say you were done though, but I can't blame you.
It's so yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
fun though. I mean, honestly, even though like for me, I don't do like a lot of videos or live streaming or whatever, but it
Mm.
is fun. Like it's fun just to like talk some shit, smack them around a couple of times, and then dip out.
Yeah, I think it's like the feeling of like being obligated to respond, or you know what I'm saying, or like to say something just because I don't know, you do start enjoying the fucking roast, or you're in it for the roast any fucking way. If you're not letting it affect you, if you're not, hella fucking sensitive about it, but you know, the fact that you start liking it and maybe people are liking it and liking for you to do it, that's the draw. And I don't know, I don't like it because it feels so, like sometimes like an obligation.
Right. Well, I know for me, I try to sit on it. Like even with like the Styles and Lamar situation and Tommy situation, I sat on it for at least like a day. So whenever things like that happen, I just sit on it for like even like that video I made about Lamar. I sat on that shit for like a good like 2 months. So I mean, I honestly do it when I feel like it.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, shit, I started in 2017, and I mean it's 2020 right now, so or in the end of 2020, and 3 years into this shit, I'm kind of bored, you know, a little
Yeah.
bored of it. I mean, because although there's a lot of people that's around that you can kind of like start watching and getting involved with, I mean, it's still the same thing, same shit, different toilet, and I don't know. I don't know if it's just I don't know. It's
Yeah,
winter. It's about to pick back up. It's about to get more lit because I'm seeing more people come back out the woodworks. I just saw Mystic Queen come out. She dropped the video, her and Jimmy, and she was mentioning Apache. So I don't know if Apache around looking at it too. But I mean, it just seemed like everybody coming back out because it's the fourth quarter. It's cold. People finna start being in for real now. So I mean, maybe with um, the new folks coming back in, or the old folks coming back in, or whatever, maybe it will become more entertaining and more, you know.
well, Tommy is making his rounds. He makes his rounds during like the holiday seasons. Tommy makes his rounds in the black sector. So usually when he comes around, you have a lot of like dust bunnies dragging along with him. So,
You know what I have been noticing? You've been, pointing out a lot of folks, Cone King, and he went over there to Styles. I saw that and I was like, okay, maybe he is, looking for some content and to kick some shit off. But shit, he always comes back around, which is very interesting.
yeah, he does. And I just thought it was funny that he chose to come at me because it was just funny. He went to Styles chat just to come at me. I was just like, what the fuck, bro? I was actually kind of surprised by that, but it's typical of Tommy because he does that shit. He'll claim I don't watch the sector, but then he's knee deep in it. And around this time, he gets kind of lonely shit, so he does his rounds.
Well, I mean, this is born off of his fuck shit. A
Yeah,
lot of it.
yeah. And
Because he
I
likes
didn't
to see the
even,
fruit of his labor. Or
yeah,
is that what it is? Is that the saying? Fruit of his
I,
labor.
yeah, it is. But I don't know what his deal is, dude. I mean, I know he's lonely and shit and depressed and all that, but he does that. He does this shit every fucking year. Honestly, he comes around, and whenever he comes around, other people start coming around out the woodwork and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
it's right on time.
You know what? People with depression and mental health issues should not be dealing with. I mean, not Facebook. Well, Facebook too sometimes, but YouTube in this capacity. You know, deal with YouTube. That's fine. It's go for it. But when you are, saying like super controversial things and you can get a lot of feedback and people putting that pressure on you, and you know what I'm saying, like your health, your mental health is out the way, you depressed, you get suicidal, that stuff it can just, this is not the best place for people with mental health issues. I think Talia needs to go away. She can't get off of here. She's addicted. I mean, for the simple fact that she chose to give her baby up just so she can have, I don't know, keep some type of whatever image she thought that she had on here. That's scary. That's creepy. For the simple fact that Cat Smith is just, she's so set on staying around here after being exposed, and embarrassed. Like, this is not a place for people with those types of issues, because it just drives them more crazy. It drives them to more or deeper in depression, closer to
Facts.
being suicide. I mean, I don't want to get to that point either. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I do want to pull myself up out of this shit specifically, because
True.
I don't want that shit to start, um, you know, playing on my mental.
Yeah, you're right. You are 100% right, and I didn't even think about that. But you are right. If you engage in shit for long enough, you will become. I mean, honest thinking, you will become crazy. I think someone like Cat Smith or someone like Queen Fire, I think that's just the end result of being entrenched in this shit, and they are entrenched in this shit. And you're right. I mean, it's actually a smart move just to say, you know what, I'm going to take a 6 month hiatus or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I can't blame you for that, because it makes sense. I don't want to go. I mean, I'm already a little crazy, but I don't want to. But I don't want to break. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah.
I don't want to be the one on here telling prison stories and lying and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you start trying to prove to these people something, then I think you lost it, because it's easy for them to say, oh, yeah, you don't have this or you don't have that. And I mean, it's easy for somebody who isn't solid in what they're doing, or who doesn't have, absolute confidence in themselves, to start believing what these people say about them. And, you know, you start going to different levels to try to prove, otherwise. You just start getting yourself lost and mixed up, and you just start, you lose at the end, because you're proving something to nobody, or to a nobody who wouldn't, affect your life outside of this. And for a lot of people who are stuck on or stuck in this cycle, they only have this. And so I was listening to a little of the other folks, Jazzy and ZX or whatnot. And so ZX was talking about Jazzy and how she basically is only focusing solely on, like dating and then YouTube, instead of her kids. Whereas Jazzy is like, I'm grown and I still got life to live, and you shouldn't let having kids stop you from meeting your goals or doing what you're supposed to do. And it's like, well, you got like 4 or 5 kids, they little girls. You really should be focusing a lot of your attention on them young children, because they're not at a point where they can teach themselves and learn things on their own. Well, they can learn things on their own, but I mean, the type of stuff that they can fall into when you're not monitoring what they're doing is probably not usually the stuff you want them to start picking up on. You know what I'm saying? And if all they do is hear you on a day in and day out basis, yelling and arguing with motherfuckers, that's one thing that they picking up on. So, she's, it's just, I I don't YouTube, I don't know. I don't know, Black Sector. it changes people, and when it gets a hold to certain people in the wrong way, it destroys their perception of reality. And for her to basically say, I'm going to put my young girls aside just so I can pursue YouTube, is sickening.
Yeah, it's dangerous. I mean, it's sad. I see it with I see that with someone like, Jamila as well.
Hmm.
She has that type of personality type too, and it's crazy. But I mean, hell, you see it with someone like Lamar. I mean, he did that shit. I remember years ago he was in a fucking closet doing YouTube while his children were fucking starving, and I'm not even making that shit up. I mean, it was called Dinner with Trolls, and he was in a fucking closet eating, and his children were like, we're hungry, we're hungry. He's like, wait for your mama.
Oh my gosh.
It's sad. I mean, I just don't want to. You're right. I would hate. I can never see myself in that position, but you can never say never, because if you do this shit for long enough, yeah, you never know what can happen. But I just don't understand it either. Why people get like that, to the point where they're forsaking their children for YouTube.
Well, it's obsession. And with Jamila, yeah, you spent your son's entire life on YouTube screaming and cussing. All he knows how to do is scream and cuss. That's a problem, because when her cousin was living with her and she had her baby there, Jacob made real progression. That was the most progression he has made. Like, I feel like he's where he is now because her cousin was there. She was engaging with her daughter, and in turn she engaged with Jacob, just because she's staying in that woman's house. So she appeasing him too. So he got so much better in that short time before she fell out with the girl and kicked her the fuck out. You know and it's she's just done nothing but obsess over YouTube and just focus on YouTube. And I mean, she may have a lot of followers on a page, but it's not really granting you much as far as like success and being well off. I mean, because you're still stressing and stressing and stressing on a day-to-day basis.
Right. And I always say the minute that this isn't fun is the minute that someone should stop. Like for me, if this is like for example, even with me making this video, I have fun. I have fun talking shit about Styles, Tommy, and Lamar. That's fun. But the minute it's not fun for me anymore, that's the minute that I'm going to step away, because again, I'm just here to have fun, have some laughs, and I remind myself of that. Like, hold on, is this funny? Am I still laughing? Am I still enjoying this, or am I taking this too serious? Like, that's why when they say like, "Oh man, you did all this research and all this for," it's like, nah, it took me like 5-10 minutes. I just typed in a
Right.
name and on Google and pulled up a yearbook. That's all I did. And they're acting like it took me like, you know, like like a year and shit. Like I'm doing like a thesis. I'm like, nah, it's just I just Googled a name, saw a yearbook, and made a video about it. That's it. It's not anything too crazy.
Yeah, I could never understand them saying, "Oh, you put all this time in this research." It took 15 minutes to go to this one spot, record fucking 5 minutes of it, because listen to 30 seconds. You only got to listen to that much, and draw your fucking conclusions off some shit most times. Because you know what I'm saying. If you're familiar with the person, you know that what they're saying is not going to be too different. So it's not like you got to sit there and actually like tune in for fucking hours. But yeah, definitely if you are able to like remember this is just some fuck shit and some bullshit, you'll be better off. But I mean, I don't know, having a 10-year battle. Are you? Is that the what's up?
Yeah, I wouldn't
And
do a senior battle. No, I mean that's crazy, but
how do we promote black excellence if all we doing is just being black pieces of shit?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't promote it here in this sector. I mean, this sector is specifically to be a black piece of shit. And while in this sector, I am a black piece of shit, but at least I can do that here. I can be a black piece of shit here, but anywhere else in my real life, no, I don't. I wouldn't. I guess this is like a good outlet to be a black piece of shit, because we all need to have that piece of shit expressed in some kind of way. But so, I mean, that's what I would use the sector for, is to be specifically a black piece of shit. Because I know in this sector, I can be a black piece of shit, but I reserve that for this sector alone. I don't even pretend that people in the sector, with the exception of a few, but I don't pretend like the mass of people in the sector are anything other than black pieces of shit.
I don't know. I would say with that, I don't think everybody in the sector is black pieces. Well, I know they're not, and that's why I really don't. I also don't want to continue on, coming over here and doing that shit, because now we've been infiltrated or whatever, and so you can't even be amongst your people and get your shit off real quick and go back outside and really have fun or whatnot, because you got other folks in here and they're hiding behind different troll pages posing as black folks, or so just up here loud and proud, just in their all their non-blackness, acting the ass. And so I really don't like including them into the shit either, because I mean, at a point it's like they be having that implicit bias. They start talking, all that shit start coming out. They be what I'm saying, like
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, it's just, go ahead.
I was going to say that I agree. Like, for me, I don't like having white people in the sector while I'm talking shit about other black people. I don't like talking shit about black people, even someone like Lamar Styles, in the presence of white people like that, especially getting white approval and white applause. That rubs me the wrong way. It's kind of like when Fox News is giving Bill Cosby props and shit, and he actually likes that shit. I'm like, no, that's not good if they're giving you props, because then they still see you the same way they see us. That's why someone like Cat Smith, pisses me off, because she can hang around someone like Lamar, even though Lamar says some of the most anti-black shit, such as, black women are trash and I don't like black women and all this other bullshit. And then she goes and actually meets him based off of all that bullshit. And then she's going to turn around and say, well, I like black people because I date black men. It's like, no, bitch, you don't. You're just a slut. That's all. And you fuck with black men, it's just because the black men who fuck with you are fucking coons and desperate. So they go for you, like Lamar. So, I just don't like it, because it pisses me off in the sense of, the fact is that as black folks, we should be able to get around our own kind, talk some shit, do our thing, and then not have to be, egged on by white folks. And it's kind of embarrassing, at that point. Kind of like what happened on Kevin's show with Cat Smith. That shit was embarrassing. The fact that Cat was just running those two girls like that and everything. I'm just like, oh, man. But thankfully, Jimmy checked her like a motherfucker. Jimmy made sure he checked her ass, which was fucking great. So even though you got...
Was this on a recent show?
Yeah, this was when Talia and Eva were going back and forth, and we found out that Queen Fire is pregnant again. And Cat Smith came on, and she was basically acting like a puppet master, and she was making these two chicks go at each other. Not that they need a excuse to go at each other, but Cat was just there manipulating the whole situation, and it just looked really bad. It was bad. It just looked bad. It was like, wait a minute, why are you guys letting Cat play this puppet master routine? And it was just embarrassing. I mean, honestly, I was embarrassed as a black person, just like, damn, And what happened was that Jimmy came on the show, thankfully, and checked the fuck out of Cat. He checked Cat and said, you don't let this bitch come on and try to fucking play you two off. You two have beef, but don't let this bitch fucking egg this shit on. You know, it looks bad. And Jimmy came on and he checked the fuck out of Cat Smith for that shit. He was the only one. It was a panel of like 5 or 6 people. And the only one who checked Cat Smith on that bullshit was Jimmy. And that's why I have a lot of respect for Jimmy, because he's one of the few who would go live and check the fuck out of Cat Smith, you know, when everybody else just, you know, was just silent about it. Kind of like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I definitely noticed that they let her skate on a lot of things, all things that she does. And I mean, even with Ralph Bottles, even he posted something in his community tab about Jimmy talking about cat, cat, cat. I'm like, okay, Ralph, here you are again, kissing these white hoes' asses. This bitch is still allowing possibly her so-called best friend's son to be sexually molested, or her daughter to be sexually molested. You're not speaking on that after you just had this whole tirade about what Jimmy said, but you didn't say anything about this woman and her best friend being involved in that same type of shit. um just the thing with her, calling people's jobs or looking for information, spreading information for years and years and years, going back and forth between folks, trolling just for, I mean, all these years, while lying like she's pretending to be an RN. So she put herself above all the black people in here, in her mind. And at one point she posted a video talking about these are my workers. I got them these positions, talking about the other chicks that was in the office with her, and the other nurses that was in the office with her. And I'm just like, who is this bitch, and why the fuck is she allowed to go around like this? And I mean, that's another thing that just sickens me. And they just give her a pass, and it's disgusting.
Well, Elm said it best. You know, I mean, people like Ralph and Lamar, they're coons. And I honestly expect that from a coon. Like, it doesn't surprise me at all. So when they do coon shit, I just say, oh, well, that's expected. You know, when Ralph defends Cat Smith and says, shout out to Cat Smith, shout out to Cat Smith, he sounds so stupid. It's like, why are you shouting out a piece of shit like Cat Smith? Like, he's a coon. He doesn't care. He's just a coon. So I expect that from assholes like Ralph Bottles to, back Cat Smith. You know, even though he knows her whole history, he doesn't care. The fact that she's white, that's all that matters to him. I heard him, fawn over wanting to get a white girl from fucking New Hampshire or some shit like that. He's just desperate. And that chick that he had on the fucking line sound like a grown ass sissy.
Yeah, it sound like a goddamn man. It sound like the bitch been smoking cigarettes for the last 25 years. I'm just Ralph. He disgusts me just because he gets on here and he tries to act like he's this, you know, um, he's this pillar of his community. You know what I'm saying? He's this guy that just gives and gives and gives, and you see him handing out the hot dogs. The one time he's bragging on it still to this day. You haven't seen him go out there. He said he's gotten so many donations, and he has a refrigerator, a freezer full of stuff that he's supposed to donate, but he just ain't go out there. He the people. And then he turns around, gets on here, and all you see him do is chase white women and feed into all that fuck shit.
Yeah. Well, that's the real Ralph. I mean, the real Ralph is the Ralph who wants to chase white women and talk shit about black people and black women. And he just, he's pathetic and he's lost. I mean, even with Tommy, I mean, Ralph honestly wanted Tommy's attention. He wanted to be Tommy's friend, but Tommy didn't want to be his friend. So he got mad. I mean, he's a fraud.
You are so right. Back to her comment. Um, he did throw Verla under the bus, and so him and Cone King were talking about that. And when he exposed the fact that Verla was sending him pictures or whatnot, Cone King was like, "Verla, ain't she 50?" Like he was disgusted that she was sending him pictures. But as you mentioned, Ralph had just fawned over the 50-year-old white woman in New Hampshire. So I love old white pussy. I love old white pussy. So you love old white pussy and you doing all this for old white pussy, but you gonna sit here and you gonna throw Verla under the bus after she paid for your ass, basically. She was giving him money, money, money. Why would you do that to your black supporter, but you got your ass wide open for this white woman who ain't gave you shit and who was on Kong King show trolling him. Verla has done nothing but support Ralph. Is the way black men bend down to black women. I mean to white women is it blows my mind.
And like I said, it's depressing to watch, but I just remind myself that these people who do it are some of the lowest pegs in our society, and it just it just doesn't matter because there are people who, like for example, people keep saying, "Man, Catch Smith's going around the black community giving niggas AIDS." Now she might have it, but I always say that any dude that fucks with Catch Smith deserves it, honestly. So if you're a black dude fucking with Catch Smith, you deserve it because there's no reason why anyone, a black man, should be even interested in Cat Smith. But the only reason why they are is because she's white. She has no personality. She's not loyal. She's a cheater. She's a liar. She's crazy. She's all those things that they will accuse black women of, but yet they're going to accept it because it's Cat Smith and she's blonde hair and blue eyes. So I say to black men who engage with someone as trashy as that, they deserve it. They absolutely deserve what comes their way. And they're not any ally of mine. They're just desperate fucking coons who deserve their fate. Just like Tommy, just like Lamar.
You're right. You're right. Black Sister, I gotta go. Thank you for having me on. And like I said, I'll be talking to you later.
Right, I appreciate it. And like I said, if you go live, I'll definitely be there. And thanks for coming on. I definitely appreciate it.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye. And with that, I'm about to get ready to go. Oh, GGB. No, I'm not anything like that with Tina. Yeah, I know she said a lot of anti-black shit, and you're wrong, GGB. I actually did call her out on it, but she flagged my video. That was actually the one of the first videos I made was on Tina. So, actually I did speak on her, but she flagged me down for that video. So, I don't know what you're talking about, GGB, but you don't have your information correct. You're kind of talking out of your ass if you think that I'm gonna pay for Tina's OnlyFans. You must be, because that's not me. But thanks for coming through, people. Thank you, City, for coming through. Thank you, Joy, for coming through. Thank you, Triple, for coming through. And you guys have a good day.